The Iowa League of Heroes consists of dedicated groups of volunteers who donate their time and resources for children throughout Iowa who are fighting many different medical battles. Through their super special suits and special gifts, these groups of volunteers help bring comfort to children in need. Such an awesome organization, the Iowa League of Heroes. Joining me now is the Iowa League of Heroes founder, Matt Morgan. Matt, thanks a lot for joining us on your off time from fighting crime and putting smiles on children's faces across the metro.
Well, thank you for having me in your studio. This is wonderful. And Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. And tell us a little bit about the Iowa League of Heroes for those unfamiliar. What's the main mission?
So our primary purpose is to visit kids that are sick and terminal. So we tend to donate our time and our resources to those families that are in a time of need. Mm-hmm. We have superheroes that they've traveled as far as Colorado to climb a mountain with Super Colt. And we've had another one that went to Nebraska to visit a child with cancer. We've been to Arkansas, Missouri, Minneapolis, Illinois. I mean, we'll travel anywhere where we're needed.
In true Batman fashion, when that spotlight shines bright, no matter where it is, you come calling.
We have to. That's kind of our calling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Definitely. There's a big kind of wave of momentum happening for the Iowa League of Heroes, a super project coming up here in central Iowa. What's that all about? Can you reveal anything?
I sure can. I actually sent some renderings to you guys a little bit earlier, but I want to say and talk a little bit about Tyler Cross, if I could.
Sure.
He was one of the young men over a decade ago. You know, when we would go through and we would do hospital visits and deliver toys and things like that. And we met Tyler Cross, who had epidermolysis bullosa, that's EB for short, and they call them butterfly children because their skin doesn't connect to their bodies. So it's a very tragic disease that they live with. And we got to know Tyler and his family really well. They're wonderful people. We probably hung out with him for the last 2 years of his life at Blank Children's Hospital, and got to know him, and he was absolutely awesome. And so once he earned his wings and passed on, you know, there was a lot of contemplating that I went through personally, and it was like, what more can we do? And so we started looking at ways to do more than just walk the halls of hospitals and deliver toys. So we brought out the design and idea of a bat car. And we put together this bat car, and now we had a vehicle that we could actually go to and visit these kids. We could throw Christmas gifts and toys in the trunk and arrive in style with lights flashing and sounds
it is amazing.
and all of that. Yes, yes. So and that's kind of led up to the next phase. You know, we're over a decade long of running, and every time in every family that we deal with and that we meet, like Emerson Omega Carl or Mighty Maddie, any of them, it's like, what more can we do? And that brings us to our latest project.
Yeah, the special project here.
Yes.
What excites you most about that, and what can people look forward to?
The special project is our headquarters, and it is going to contain a boardroom. It's going to contain the ice cream bar.
Love it.
It's going to contain a toy vault. It will have all of these things, and this is where the League Superheroes can actually come together and meet, and we can talk about certain cases and how we can contact our community partners and find out how we can help these families better. And some might say, well, what does the League need with an ice cream bar or a toy vault? Well, if we have a special situation like Tyler Cross or like Garrett Mathias, he was a 5-year-old boy that battled cancer. And I took the bat car to visit him at his daycare, and it was a week later I was notified that he was gone.
Wow.
And that was a gut punch for me. And I, to this day, I am just like, what more can I do? And it's for the next Garrett Mathias, it's for the next Tyler Cross or the Mighty Matty. We want to have a place where, if they're well enough, they can come to league headquarters and see where some of their favorite superheroes actually work, and enjoy some ice cream,
Sure.
maybe play some video games and whatnot.
Yeah, these kids, some of the bravest out there, even
Yes.
though they're small and young, and you would think not as mature to deal with some of these real life and death diseases.
Yes.
But what you all do, you allow them to be the kid that they are and to have those moments. And that's why it's so much more than just a Black Panther mask or a Captain America helmet or a Wonder Woman shield.
Yes.
It means so much more. And it's cool to see there's people out there that get that and that are doing such things. And we hope that, people, if you can, whether you want to volunteer or be a part of the Iowa League of Heroes, visit their website. If you know someone, a family going through something where the Iowa League of Heroes can help out and provide that uplifting piece of positivity, definitely reach out. And the Iowa League of Heroes are always there, just like you said, the bat signal.
Yes,
You
yes.
come running. Thank you, Matt, so much for joining us, talking about the Iowa League of Heroes. Go to their website, iowaleagueofheroes.com, and whether it's anti-bullying, you need to cheer up a kid going through a sickness, or just want to join in on this awesome cause, feel free to reach out to the Iowa League of Heroes. We'll be right back with more Today in Iowa when we return.